Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Hyperdrive Inn Devlog. For this week's episode I really don't have a theme, so I'm going to give you a little bit of a status update of the project. So let's get going. Hyperdrive Inn is starting to come together and it's something that's super satisfying to see. The project is now approximately 25% done. That might not seem like a lot, but considering all the technical stuff is pretty much done, the rest is almost entirely content. And that's the fun part of the project. This week I've been working on a bunch of small hub levels which connect the larger story bits together. Because the game randomizes a lot of its content, we need a lot of these smaller set pieces in order to keep the game fresh. These are fun to make, as they usually require just one dialogue sequence or a short puzzle or two. While they are short, the sheer quantity of them do make them a bit of a chore. Luckily, they offer a nice change of scenery between working on the larger levels. Speaking of larger levels, this week I have this office-themed level on my plate. There are a few subtle nods towards Mega Man games in this, as there are actual bosses the players encounter. I really like the boss corridor effect we snagged straight from those Capcom classics. These bosses are actually managers who are struggling with office equipment such as jammed photocopier, overflowing coffee machine and a rampant set of networking cables. Players must deal with these everyday struggles in order to advance. I think this is shaping up pretty great. After I'm done with this level, it's time to start wiring up the game so that the randomization can be really tested. We have, of course, done some proof of concept stuff previously, but now we have enough content to really go and see how the randomized level selection will affect the game's narrative. I'm super eager to see how it'll work out. So, a lot of exciting stuff going on, but a ton of things to do. We're pretty much 1 year from launch, and the schedule seems to be holding pretty great. I still have a large batch of fabric samples to scan, which I plan to undertake next week. Hopefully I have time to start working on another level. There's interesting stuff in the works and I can't wait to share it with you. And thanks again for tuning in. If you enjoy my content, please consider subscribing for this channel. It would mean a lot. And Hyperdrive Inn is on Steam, so I would really appreciate if you'd go there and hit that wishlist button if you find the game interesting. All the relevant links can be found in the description of this video. I'll see you guys again next week, but until then, bye bye!